Subject: she will miss you 24/7. If you do this, love psychology. You know, there are people who quietly enter our minds. No noise, no promises needed, no reminders. But then we remember them, all day, every night, relentlessly. Have you ever made someone miss you like that? Or have you ever been the person who can't stop thinking about someone simply because they didn't leave many signs but left a lot of emptiness? Sometimes, the less you say, the more the other person thinks about you. And conversely, the more emotions you show, the faster they drift away. So today, you and I will go to the end of this video to clearly understand why uncertainty and timely silence can make a girl think about you non-stop. Delving into 4 key psychological factors that make her stuck thinking about you. 1. Uncertainty. Planting the seeds for endless thoughts. Women, like all of us, tend to seek certainty in relationships. But the paradox is, emotions don't arise from what is clear, but from what remains unanswered. When you don't let her know clearly what you're thinking or feeling, you don't disappear. You become a big question mark in her mind. Is he thinking about me? Why didn't he take the initiative today? How much does he like me? Or is it all just fleeting? These questions form naturally in her mind, not because you intentionally cause confusion, but because you create space for her imagination to work. And once the mind starts thinking, the heart begins to miss. 2. Don't rush to give away too much value. The truth is, value doesn't come from compliments. It comes from saying the right words sparingly. When you praise her too soon, "You're so beautiful. I want to see you again soon. We really suit each other." It sounds sweet, but in reality, you're giving her all the answers when the game has just begun. Love is like a book. If you summarize the last chapter too early, people won't be motivated to read the rest. Let every meeting, every message, every glance be an open chapter with an unclear ending. Because incompleteness is always what people remember the most. 3. Become an emotional mystery. Unpredictable. Unforgettable. Have you noticed that the people you can't fully grasp are the ones you think about the most? She is the same. When you're not always present, when you don't reply to messages immediately, when there are pauses between your conversations, she starts to notice. Not because you lack care, but because you're giving her the chance to feel her own emotions. You don't need to act cold, just don't always be there. Show her that you live an interesting life even without her. That is what makes her crave to step into your world. 4. Contrary to expectations, keep her mind busy with you. The human mind hates boredom. It likes to be guessed, but it loves what cannot be predicted. If you usually joke around, today be a little quiet. If you are usually proactive, this time take a step back. If you always praise her, let her wonder, why is he silent today? Don't try to act, just be flexible and in control. When she thinks she understands you, show her that there is still something she doesn't know. Because once the mind is stuck in an undecipherable chain of expectations, emotions will automatically arise. Conclusion. A final message for those who are in love but don't know whether to move forward or step back. Do you know why many relationships quickly lose their spark right after they begin? It's not because the people are incompatible, but because everything happens too fast, too clearly, too predictably. And when people have the answers, they stop asking questions. Whereas love truly comes alive only when there are still many unanswered questions. So if you like someone, let them wonder about you. Don't always be present. Don't always be perfectly in sync. Sometimes being a little out of rhythm makes them confused and full of longing. A question for you. Do you have enough patience to be silent at the right moments, to not respond, not confirm, and let that person find the answers about you in their own mind? Thank you for reading this far. If you have ever loved someone like that, be patient. Because sometimes, silence is the strongest language of love. And don't forget to subscribe to the Reflection channel to listen to more things men don't say, but always want women to understand.